I am only giving myself 60 minutes worth of stops on my way from North Texas up to Elkhart, Indiana to drop our rig off for service. Let's see how this goes. All right, before we dive into it, let's talk rules, because life is nothing without a little rules. Plus, I want this to be super official. So what we're gonna do is, yes, 60 minutes total stop time. Now, for starters, that does not include my overnight stop, because obviously that would be very dangerous, because this is about a 1,000-mile trip, so I am gonna have to stop overnight. Now, what I'm going to do is every time I stop, other than my overnight, I'm going to start my stopwatch on my phone and leave it in the truck, do whatever I need to do, whether that's fuel, restroom, break, food, you name it. And when I get back, we're going to tally that up, and I will have all of my totals on screen for you. Now, here's my little disclaimer. I am very good at driving long distances. If you are not, please do not do this. And at any point, if I feel like my safety is in jeopardy for any reason, I will 100% fail the challenge. I'm not scared of failing it. I just want to see if I can beat it. So with that, here is our game plan. So it is Saturday, and I have to leave this afternoon. We actually have Lauren's mom's birthday party. I'm gonna hit the road at about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna get about 6 hours down the road, stop overnight, and then I have about 10 to 11 hours tomorrow to finish it off at Elkhart Campground before I take my rig over to Alliance tomorrow morning for drop off. We may talk a little bit about that, but we're gonna focus on the challenge. So with that, let's get this party started, literally, so that I can hit the road and see if we can make this thing. So I do wanna know, do you think I can make this or not? So I'm curious, comment down below before we go any further and let me know if you think I can indeed do this challenge. 60 minutes for 2 days worth of stops is quick. I'm actually worried most about the lunch. I can do most stops in under 10 or 15 minutes. And it's from the moment I get out of the truck to the moment I get back in the truck and I'm ready to go. If I sit in the truck and do something like eat, it counts. But the second I'm ready to go again, I'll stop the timer and tally it up. But yeah, let me know if you think I can do it. All right, babe. So I've got this crazy challenge I'm doing.
Another one?
Another one.
Okay.
So do you think I can make it from here to Elkhart tomorrow? That's not the challenge.
Yes.
With only 60 minutes worth of stops, not including my overnight.
Ooh, you get hung up at a Love's and that's going to blow it out of the water, isn't it?
Or lunch, because I have to eat out this trip.
No, I think you can do lunch and like bathroom stops. The only hiccup is like your gas stops. Fuel. So I'm going to say yes, I think you can. I'm worried that you're going to forget to set your timer and record it.
Wow. Wow. Really? So yeah, I'm actually worried about that too. So I've got little reminders. I've got a sticky note on my thing that says, "Don't forget to set your timer."
Okay.
So every time I stop, no matter what, I'm filming.
Okay.
And then as soon as I pick the camera up, I'm doing this, and Bailey just laid down outside. All right. Well, still have to do the party, and then I'm out of here. All right, here we go. 60 minutes of stops in the next 2 days, minus my overnight tonight. Let's see if we can do this. All right, we have made it to our very first stop. I have not set the timer yet. I got really lucky and there's no trucks here, so this should be a breeze, but I need to do 2 things. One, I need fuel and I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna do this as efficiently as I can, which I'm not sure what that is. So I will talk about what is most efficient after we get back on the road, which realistically for me, because I don't like to talk on the camera while we're driving, will be after I get to wherever my next stop is, whatever that is. So with that being said, 00 on the clock and start. See you in a second. I'm a speedster. So I'm ready to get back on the road. I'm not leaving the truck anymore. And so I'm gonna actually talk to you before I get on the road, but this is still going. And yes, that is only 4 minutes. So I'm gonna hit stop because I'm back on the road essentially, or I'm about to be, but So 2 things that I realized real quick. 1, the order that you do things can make you go much faster or much slower. With that, I started fuel first, and this is also a little time-saving hack that I just realized too. Our open roads card saved me a ton of time, because if I didn't have that, I'd have to go inside and pre-authorize a bunch of diesel and then come back out and pump it. But because I have my card in the truck lanes, I don't have to do any of that. I just go. And then on top of that, I use the restroom on board, so I didn't have to go inside as well. So I'm ready to use that and all those. So while it was fueling up, I went there. And then the third thing was the high efficiency pumps out here make it a lot faster, because I put 34 gallons of diesel on board in, well, I'm at 4 minutes and 16 seconds total for the whole kit and caboodle. So I'm going to make a quick note of this so I record this all correctly. I'm going to try and just keep this one going so it's a rotating, so you kind of see how long it takes. But yeah, so there we go. Let's get back on the road. I may be able to make it to my last stop straight through, as long as I don't got to use the bathroom, which may not be a thing. All right, see you on the road. All right, we are at stop number 2, and I'm about to start the timer again. I will tell you, I lucked out again, because eventually what's going to end up getting me is if I have to wait for a fuel lane at the trucks, because sometimes that can be a while. That and or lunch tomorrow is really what's going to get me. This is also my overnight stop, but I'm going to get fuel first so I don't have to do it in the morning. I'm going to count the fuel stop, but as soon as I'm done, I'm not really getting back on the road. Even though I'm getting back on the road, we're not going to count the overnight spot. And so I'm only moving about, not very far, other side of the store over there. And then I'm done for the evening. So I'm going to start this, get the fuel I need, which isn't a lot. It's not even half a tank, but I want to go and top off so I don't have to mess with it in the morning anytime soon. And then we'll go from there. Ready? Okay. So at the moment, we're at 4 minutes and 16 seconds, 0.11 to be precise. And here we go. See you in a second. Back in the truck. Boom. 7 minutes and 18 seconds is all I used today. And I went about 6 hours and 45 minutes. I left the house just a little before 3. It's now coming up on 10. And that's officially it for the day. Actually, it's not. But I didn't hardly do anything. I did clean the windshield off. Kinda. It's better here, not over there, and very streaky. You can tell I did it quick. But again, I got fuel, I topped off, so I have about 400 miles of range tomorrow with the truck we have and the fuel tanks we have. Open roads for the win again. So let's go get backed in over on the other side at the RV hookups, and we'll recap. Apparently on this one, I'm gonna have to go inside and check in. That's the first time I've ever done. Well, typically they give you an email that says check in here. This one I don't, so I gotta run inside and check in real fast. All right, we are all set up. Well, I say that. I need to put the stairs down still, but outside of that, we're set up. Yeah, for whatever reason, this one, I had to go inside. Normally what they do now is they allow you to check in online. They said they've been having some problems at this one where people just kind of come park in the spots. And so that's different, but I'm here. I'm tired. Ooh, I need to adjust the stairs a lot. Hang on. All right, there we go. Oh, damn it. I forgot that those lights don't work. It's one of the reasons why we're doing this. There we go. Yeah, so one of the things that's broken on the rig that we're taking back, so like all these lights work like normal, but for some reason my overheads don't work. Not really sure why. Literally every other light in the place works except that one, so who knows. All right, I'm gonna go get some dinner and just kind of chill for a little bit because we're up and at it again very early. So I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Good morning. Well, I didn't sleep very much. It's pretty early in the morning. We are getting ready to get back on the road here pretty fast. I keep saying this kind of stinks when Lauren's not with me, but it is just me. But it is before 6 a.m. I need coffee. I realize I don't have coffee, so I need to run to Love's and get some coffee there. So we made a total stop time yesterday of 7 minutes and 18 seconds. Most of that at a first stop and a few minutes at the stop right before we got here, which is at the same location, but I wanted to get fuel, so I went ahead and did that. So today's going to be the real test. So I have, the good thing is I have about 57 minutes and change to do all of the stops I want to get done. And we'll see how this goes. All right, no dilly-dallying. I have like 10 hours today to get all the way up to Elkhart. We're going to go right to the Elkhart campground, which is like the hub of the hub for everything Elkhart. And then we have a drop-off tomorrow morning at like 6 a.m. So, yeah, let's go get some coffee and get on the road. Sorry for the sun. I'm going to make this really quick. I have to use the restroom, and this is a truck parking stop thing, so it's pretty simple. I'm going to make this as quick as possible. Just one of those things you have to do every once in a while. I'm going to use the RV, and so I am starting my clock. Again, I've got only 7 minutes and 18 seconds in, so hopefully I'll be at this ridiculously bright spot for less than 5 minutes. Again, just so I can spend more time around lunch. So, ready? And boop, there we go. All right, back in the sunlight, and that was a very quick stop. I'm ready to get back on the road. Boop. Only about 2.5 minutes, a little over. So, yeah, I'm gonna record that, and then I'm out of here. All right, well, I just pulled off the side of the road. I am at a welcome center in Illinois, even though it's like 30 miles past the border. And the water is winning. So I am going to just do a quick restroom stop here, and then I'm going to be looking for fuel here pretty soon. So I need to accomplish a couple things here. One, I want to grab an extra water because I'm out, which means I need to go in the back of the rig, and I need to use the restroom. So here we go. I'm at 9 minutes and 55 seconds to use so far, which is insane to think that I'm in Illinois and I've only stopped for that long, minus my overnight. So this one might be a little longer, but I'm still, the next one's the one I'm still concerned about. So with that, let's go. All right, well, that one went a lot faster than I thought it would. Just over 5 minutes, and we're gonna hit stop because I'm ready to get back on the road. Let me do some math real quick, and then I'll let you know what the ETA on how that was. Not really sure what happened to the audio here, but what I'm essentially saying is that stop took us to 14 minutes and 72 seconds. Let's get back on the road. All right, I did stop about 20 miles down the road from that rest stop. I'm going to take you along for this one as much as I can. Not inside because I'm gonna go get some food, but I need to get the time clock pulled up. So again, this is one of those where, oh, that's not the right one. So I've used up about 14 minutes and 72 seconds. So I am going to keep a pace, but I'm not overly concerned about like trying to rush through this. I have done that every step of the way since. So I'm going to just move at my pace. So here we go. Let's go. So 2 things real quick. One, this has saved me so much time because it's allowed me to pay here instead of having to go inside and pre-authorize. Also, I need to get DEF. There's also a reefer tractor over here that needs fuel and all that. It's really loud, so hopefully you can even hear me. I'm gonna put you guys in here for a little bit. I'm gonna try and get the windshield done while this goes, and then as soon as the gas is done, switch over to DEF. And then I'm gonna pull up and go inside, and hopefully I can get all this done under 30 minutes. I'm gonna put you guys in here for a little bit. I'm gonna try and get the windshield done while this goes, and then I'm gonna pull up and go inside, and hopefully I can get all this done under 30 minutes. I'm gonna try and get the windshield done while this goes, and then I'm gonna pull up and go inside, and hopefully I can get all this done under 30 minutes. I'm really trying to top this thing off without putting fuel everywhere, so hopefully I don't have to stop again. Probably gonna have to stop at least once for bathroom, but you never know. All right, well, once again, I got super lucky and there was nobody at the truck line. This is literally the only time this has ever happened. I feel like it's making this almost too easy. I'm at just coming up on 7 minutes, if you can see it. I still need to go in and get some food though, but I'm gonna leave you here for this, and I'm gonna leave this running right there. So, see you in just a second. All right, just made it back. I got Subway. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna beat this thing because I am now at 13, coming up on 14 minutes. So yeah, I can slow some of these other things down if I need to stop or anything, because I don't want to get lackadaisical, but now I'm wondering if I could actually beat it in 45 minutes. So, all right, I'm ready to go. Boop. I'm going to call that 14 minutes and 13 seconds. So let's record everything. All right, so I'm officially, after a 14 minute and 13 second stop, I'm at 28 minutes and 85. Nope, hang on. I am at 28 minutes and 85 seconds. So I think I'm going to officially change this to 45 minutes. That gives me about 17 minutes of stop time, which is still longer than I took just there. And I don't imagine, I feel like that's, I mean, we'll see. So I'm going to set a better goal, and watch now, I won't even break the 1 hour thing. So, but I'm officially changing this to a 45-minute challenge, because apparently I'm quick at a lot of this stuff. So with that, we are back on Gelode, and we are, I'm going to say home stretch, but this is more than most people drive in a day. We're still looking at a 6:30, 6:45, and we're getting closer to 7 o'clock now. Arrival time and a distance of 362 miles left to go. Again, we are going right to Elkhart Campground. So with that, off we go. One more time. We're getting closer, kind of, sort of, not really. All right, so no lie, I have to go to the bathroom again. I need to stop drinking all the water. I've had like 5 or 6 bottles of water now. So with that, I don't have a ton of time left if I'm doing the 45-minute challenge, which is what I've adjusted and switched to. So I'm at 28 minutes and 85 seconds of downtime, which is still insane to me. When Lauren's with us and we have the dogs, we would have been easily at an hour 45, hour and a half by now. So not because Lauren takes a while, just the dogs take some time. It's just 2 people. It's just how we kind of move. We still move reasonably quick. I feel like some people might be a lot longer. But I also feel like if I was in a motorhome, I wouldn't be down even as long, because I wouldn't have to get out, go around, unlock stuff. So it's tomatoes, if you may. So I'm going to do a quick stop here, and then I'm more than likely going to have to get fuel one more time. But with that being said, the time has come, because I need to go to the bathroom. So quickly, here we go. All right, that wasn't too bad. 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So I only added 8, 9, 10, 11, 28. So I have like 15, 16 minutes, something like that, left for a fuel stop and a bathroom break here in a little while. I have 186 miles left. Also, as a purely, I know I stopped the clock, it's because I'm ready to go, I'm in the seat, but I had a thought while I was going to the rig. I've talked way more about going to the bathroom in a single video than I ever thought I would, so I'm going to apologize for that. I am stopping one last time for fuel before I get into Elkhart. I have 132 miles left, but I don't want to screw around with having to get fuel before tomorrow morning. So I am timing this exactly the same way I have timed everything else. But you're going to have to stick around to the end of the video to see if I broke the 45-minute mark or not. Spoiler, I'm definitely going to break, unless I'm here for over 30 minutes, I'll break the hour, the 60-minute original. But now we're talking about whether or not I can break the 45. It is close. It's very close. So yeah, I did get lucky and got to pull right up to a pump. So there's that. So let's chat in a second. I'll give you my thoughts on where I think this is and if you're looking to expedite this, but make sure and stick around to the end and see if I completed the challenge. Proof that the timer is going. So I'm actually contemplating whether or not I want to go through the cat scale, because I don't even know the last time I did that. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to see what time's left on that, but I would be cutting it very close if I did that. Very close. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so here's what I determined. This is a really big Love's. The Catskill's right here next to me, but you have to go all the way down there and around this entire parking lot and all the way back down here. It's a long way. If there's nobody coming from over there, I'm gonna just back up and get on the Catskill. If I can do that, we're good, but I have to open the app. It's been a long time since I've done any of that. And I can tell you, I don't have a ton of time to do this, but I've wanted to do it for a while, and this is like the perfect opportunity. So the question becomes am I doing this for the challenge, or do I really want to, like, is this trying to do normal stuff just slightly more expedited? So I think I'm gonna try it. All right, so I was able just to back up and pull right on it. If this doesn't go smoothly, I'm literally, this could cost me the whole thing. But I've wanted to do this for a while. All right, sorry for the weird angle. If by the way, if you haven't done this, it's super easy. I already hit go, and it's just verifying with the Weighmaster. And I'm just curious about this. So it normally doesn't take very long, but I can tell you, we are going to be very, very close. Oh, okay, well that's done. Let me get off the scale in case somebody else comes. I'm not actually ready to pull out yet, so the timer is still going. But as soon as I get off of this and clear it, I'm just gonna pull up right here, and then I'll be ready to essentially hop back on the highway. So, okay, I'm here now, so pull that back up, and I am stopping it now. All right, so I'm gonna show that at the end of the video, but I can tell you, all right, I gotta do some math, but I'll catch up with you guys on the road. We have 132 miles left to Elkhart, and then we're there. So as soon as I get set up at Elkhart Campground, we'll go over some numbers. Catskill might have cost me. Welcome to Elkhart Campground. It's been a while since I've been here, but we're back. The rest of the drive was great. I'm exhausted. I am not even gonna mess with unhooking or anything. I'm literally staying hooked up just like I was at the Love's last night, because I have to get up and be over there at 6 a.m. So that means I have to leave here by I'm gonna leave by about 5:30 just to play it safe. So I'm just gonna DoorDash some dinner here and call it done, because I still don't have any food on board. But let's talk numbers before I let you go. So I drove just over 1,000 miles, like 1,082 miles or something like that, from the North Texas area, Dallas-Fort Worth to be specific, all the way to Elkhart, Indiana. And the goal started as not including my overnight stop, but to limit the rest of the trip to under 60 total minutes. This morning I realized that wasn't hard enough, which is insane to me a little bit, but it wasn't. And we altered it to 45. Now, I didn't show you where we came in at the last trip. I wanted to get here to share that information with you before we let you go. With that being said, if you've enjoyed this and had some fun with it, do us a favor, consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to learn more about Lauren and I, our travels, whether it's the RV, the cruises, the trains, the you name it stuff, check out millersinmotion.com. And we say this at the beginning of the video, but I want to say it again now. We really, really, really appreciate our family members, Mickey and Wes Miller, as well as Andy and Jessica Garr. Your support means everything to us. And if you're curious about joining, you can find out more information about the family at millersinmotion.com. All right, the last stop. I ended up taking 5 minutes and 24 seconds. For a total stop time, not including my overnight, but I did, again, measure the fuel stop portion of that, just not the when I got into the site and went to bed. 41 minutes and 41 seconds. I don't know why I'm excited about that. I literally win nothing. I win a nap and maybe a steak dinner to myself. Yay me! So, if you had fun with this little challenge, we're looking for new things to do while we do travel days. We like to change it up every once in a while. So, thank you so much for watching. Let us know if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week. See ya!